Oh, she's stuck. Stop now. Daddy, what are you going to do? You going to help her?
Look at me. Smile.
Why are you filming everything?
So we can watch it later.
Oh, we never watch it later. I can't see. Come back. Oh, you're heavy.
Another 5 British soldiers have been killed in Pakistan in the battle for Islamabad. The soldiers, who have not yet been named, were part of a convoy bringing supplies to British forces positioned in the Margalla Hills above the city.
Hello?
Have you forgotten the weekly team briefing? Where are you?
The total of British deaths in the Second War on Terror to 300.
I thought that was Wednesday.
No. Didn't you see the memo?
I'm on my way.
With the increasing problem of workers who abuse the new maximum wage laws.
It's been 5 years since the devastating pandemic that wiped out over half of the world's population. Britain was more fortunate than many parts of the world, but the pain and suffering of those of us left behind.
Morning.
Sorry, miss. Lift's not working.
Oh, I thought someone had fixed it.
They had. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your beauty sleep. Late night, was it?
Not really sorry I'm late.
No, I wouldn't bother to sit down.
Why not?
You've been volunteered.
Oh, by who? For what?
By me. For a trip to the country.
It's now 5 years since the pandemic, but survivor's guilt is still with us. So what should you look out for if someone is depressed, and how can you help? Well, today we have Dr. Erin Roldanus, the wife of Dr. Jan Roldanus, the microbiologist who identified the first outbreak in Bangkok.
Here we are.
I think people isolating themselves more and more.
Yeah, this is it.
We're noticing that our neighbours aren't going out, we haven't seen them for a while.
Home office, we're expecting.
Communicating.
Yeah, all right. Straight on.
And some people...
You in charge here?
Who are you?
Mark Chilton, Home Office. This is my assistant Diane Harper. You're expecting us?
No?
Well, Sergeant, we're here to pack up Dr. Gilbert's office.
I suppose, miss, you've come down from London?
Yeah.
I lived in London once.
Oh, yeah?
Too many people for my liking. That was before the outbreak, of course. Quite nice now, I hear. This is where he did all his work. Look, didn't even switch off his computer.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
Where was he found?
In the woods over there. Told his sister he was going for a walk, swallowed a handful of pills and then slit his wrists. Diane, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Diane, you see, there are those that have adjusted to this new world we live in, and there are those that can't. I guess he was one of them.
Right, well, we'd better get on.
Do you need any help?
No, thank you, Sergeant. This is strictly Home Office business. You can leave us to it. Country bumpkin. Promoted way above his ability. Did you see the way he was looking at you?
No.
Oh, come on. He was trying to chat you up. Well, you must get it all the time. It's only natural, I suppose, given the scarcity of women. But no offence. Well, you're an attractive woman.
Oh, thanks. That means an awful lot coming from you.
No, seriously. You just, don't make the most of yourself. If you made an effort, you'd be a real stunner. But you hold the upper hand now. You can pick and choose, right? Great time to be a woman.
There don't seem to be any files.
What?
On the computer, there's nothing there.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're just here to pack it all up. Hey, where are you going?
Is there Anything you might need, miss?
Has anyone been in here?
Not since we arrived.
When was that?
6. Yesterday evening.
But he was reported missing at 1 o'clock, right?
It was thereabouts. We cordoned off the house as soon as the body was discovered.
Which was when?
It was 6. Like I said.
And was anyone here when you arrived?
Just his sister. She lives with him. Lived.
Where is she now?
I'll show you.
What's her name?
Oh, I'd need to check.
It doesn't matter.
Right. Well, she's in the living room, just along the passageway there. Will you be staying around? I mean, after you finish what you have to do?
No. I'm sorry, we have to get back to London.
Okay.
Britain is a place where life has never been better, where homes are in plentiful supply and there are jobs for everyone. But we need more people if our nation is to thrive and prosper. The National Unity Government is leading the way in reaching out to other parts of the world where good, honest, hard-working people
Hello?
are looking for somewhere safe and welcoming to bring up their family.
I'm from the Home Office. I've come with my colleague to pack up your brother's office.
Oh, I'll make some tea.
Oh, dear, please don't let me disturb you, Miss Gilbert.
Mary. You can just call me Mary.
Right, well, I just wanted to let you know that we would be knocking around upstairs in the office.
You know what you're looking for?
I'm sorry?
Well, I presume this is about the journalist my brother was supposed to be talking to.
What journalist?
I told the others. My brother was an honourable man. He would never have spoken to anyone or done anything without permission from the proper authorities.
What others, Mary?
Your colleagues.
When was this?
Yesterday. After they found him.
What are the biggest problems in the world today? Bottom line is, there are a lot of problems out there. 800 million people starving, 1 billion people without clean drinking water, several million dying from HIV/AIDS. The list goes on and on and on.
What's that?
Dunno.
Like climate change.
It was in the disc drive, I just played it.
In an ideal world, we would solve them all. Of course we
It seems to be
We
from
don't.
before.
We don't actually solve the problems.
You reckon?
And if we do not, the question we need to ask ourselves is,
Victor Clement.
which ones do we solve first?
He was a Danish columnist before the outbreak.
Why was your brother interested in him?
Robert was interested in lots of things. Milk.
Yes, thank you.
Ever since he lost his wife and children, he spent most of his time up here in the office, researching one thing or another.
Is this them?
Yes. Lovely children.
And they passed away during the...
Yes, the virus got them, like so many others. I think Robert could never quite forgive himself for having survived whilst they died. Did you lose many, dear?
Yeah.
So many people. So many people.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone wanted what they call closure. It was Robert's job to provide that through the inquiry, so people could move on with their lives. But Robert wasn't happy about the way he was treated. He said he couldn't work in a straitjacket. That's why he retired.
Yes, well, I think he did a jolly good job under the circumstances. Anyway, we ought to get on and get this stuff packed up so we can leave you in peace. Diane, could you pass me those files?
Oh, look.
What is it?
St. Saviour's Church. Sunday service sheets.
My brother was an obsessive. Anything that could be filed and put in order he would keep.
So he was a believer?
No, he was a lifelong atheist. Hated organised religion. He said he went to church to think. But I think it gave him some comfort too.
Well, I'm afraid we'll have to take these away too, for now. You'll probably get them back, but knowing our department, it may take a while.
I'll be downstairs if you need me.
All right, thank you, love. Sweet old girl.
Look. All these folders are empty. Finance, college admin, research, Project Earth. What do you think that is?
Ours is not to question why. Just log it and put it in the box.
Is that it? Are you going to leave me alone now?
Yep, all done now.
Mary, does Project Earth mean anything to you?
No. Robert never mentioned that.
The Prime Minister paid tribute to Dr. Robert Gilbert today in the House of Commons. Dr. Gilbert, who led the inquiry into the causes of the outbreak and established its link to an Islamic terrorist cell from
I didn't want to say in front of the old girl, but
yesterday
Dr. Gilbert was considered to be a bit of a loose cannon.
The Prime Minister said that the country owed Dr. Gilbert a great debt.
He didn't retire, he was sacked. The PM can't say that, of course.
She said others had been to the house yesterday.
Who did?
The old girl.
Oh, yeah?
CID, probably. They must have taken most of the files.
Well, it's no business of ours. We've done what we've been sent to do.
What happens to all this stuff?
Well, we log it, then we send it down to assets. The investigation team look at our log. If anything catches their interest, they send for it. If assets haven't already filed it away in the little round filing cabinet underneath the desk. Or the bin.
Right.
Now, how about a drink? We can find a country pub.
I can't. I have to get back.
I want to know what you get up to at night, because you never come out. And you're always tired. There's a new exciting world out there, Diane. You need to embrace it.
My name is Harry. I lost everybody.
Come on, Harry. We all lost everybody. You do this every single week. 50% of the population.
Come on, everyone. This isn't how we do it. Let's listen to what Harry has to say. Go on, Harry. What do you want to say? Okay, Harry. Why don't you take a little break to collect your thoughts? That's it. You take a seat there. Okay. Diane, would you like to go next? Diane?
Mummy. My arms hurt.
Come here. Come here, let me see. Who did this? Did somebody hit you?
Diane? Are you still with us, Diane?
Yeah.
Go on, then.
I'm sorry, this is a mistake. I shouldn't be here. Excuse me.
Hello?
Mary?
Yes?
It's Diane from the Home Office. I came to see you today.
Yes?
I wanted to clear something up.
Yes?
You mentioned your brother was accused of talking to a journalist.
That's what they said. But Amit had been a student of my brother's.
Amit?
Yes, the journalist. Very capable young man. In those days, he was often here at the house. Robert was very disappointed. He decided not to pursue a career in science and became a journalist instead.
Can you remember his surname?
Oh, yes. It was... now let me see.
Hello, yes. I'm trying to track down one of your members. Yeah, Amit Puri, P-U-R-I.
Oh, well, any sort of contact detail would be fine.
Was at the university between 2007 to 2010.
Studied under Dr. Robert Gilbert.
He became a journalist.
Amit Puri. Yes, that's right.
Really? You can't.
Oh, right.
Hello?
Hi, Mark.
Oh.
How about that drink, after all?
So, your appointment got cancelled.
Yeah.
Good. I was really glad to get your call.
Mark, the thing is, I need your help.
Oh, why'd you have to just spoil the moment?
I'm trying to track down someone. He's...
Gets worse. Ex-lover, perhaps?
No, it's nothing like that. I just want to see if he's made it. I haven't seen him since the outbreak. He's a journalist. Telephone number would do.
You want me to abuse my position? Or what's in it for me? You know, Diane, I know you lost people close to you. We all did. But But we have to look to the future. Try and enjoy life a bit.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I enjoyed tonight.
Good. That's a start. So how about a coffee?
A coffee?
Okay, tea.
Mark.
It's our duty to reproduce, to make babies. Even the government says so. We owe it to the future.
Hello. He's a stray. My neighbour leaves milk for him outside her flat. Come on. Come on, in you go.
So how about it?
Mark.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Cat alert in, but I'm not. Well, at least I tried. Sleep well.
Good night.
Diane, could you step into my office, please?
Yeah, sure. Did you get the number?
Are you sure this Amid Puri is an old friend of yours?
Why?
Because Amid Puri is the journalist Dr. Gilbert was in contact with when he died.
Yeah, I know.
So why did you tell me it was a friend?
I'm sorry, it was really dumb of me.
I'll say.
I just wanted to find out what's going on.
It's not your job to do that. Nor is it mine. We are community and regrowth. Maybe you should apply for a job with crime. Yes.
Just to say we're testing the alarms. You can ignore them when they go off.
Right, thanks. Anyway, it's too late. I've already put in a request for the file now, which is very bloody annoying because if anyone asks why, I might just lose my level 4 clearance, let alone my chance of promotion.
I'm really sorry, Mark. It was stupid of me. Look, I'll cook you dinner tonight. How about that?
Oh.
So did you look at the file?
What file?
You know, the file.
No. No, I sent it straight back to the library.
I don't believe you. You must have been curious.
I'm telling you, Diane, you need to leave this case well alone. It's not what you think it is.
What do I think it is?
I know you too well, Diane. You're looking for conspiracies all the time. You think Dr. Gilbert somehow discovered something about the outbreak, how it happened, how it was contained, I don't know, something like that, that was held back from the inquiry, that the government didn't want us to know about. Is that it? Perhaps it wasn't suicide. Perhaps he was murdered by government agents. Am I getting close?
Was he?
No. I'm sorry to disappoint you. The real reason Dr. Gilbert retired was that he was under investigation on suspicion of breaking the Official Secrets Act.
Really? What sort of information?
I don't know. Even level 4 clearance doesn't give me access to that.
What about the journalist Amit Puri?
He disappeared. The police are looking for him. You need to stay well away. The investigation is ongoing. That means don't make any calls, don't make any searches. It'll all be traced back to you. And then you'll be under investigation. And then I'll be.
Right.
You shouldn't be looking for conspiracies everywhere. We're lucky. Many countries are still in turmoil. Perhaps there's a lot of things that we can't do, but we still have a lot more freedom than other countries. And there are people out there trying to bring down the spirit of this country, to talk about things that aren't important anymore and that people do not want to hear about.
But isn't the truth more important?
Ordinarily, yes. But these are not ordinary times. Look around. We're on a knife edge. And we don't want to slip off. Is this okay? Oh, God, it's been such a long time. Should we...
Can we just hug for a bit?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened to you during the outbreak?
Oh, my dad had a holiday cottage in the Lake District. The whole family's had it out there. I admire my dad. He had the foresight to act quickly. And then when things calmed down, we all moved back to London.
That's good then.
Yeah. Yeah, but then there was survivor's guilt. Of course, we all know about that now, but we didn't understand it then. First my sister, suicide, like so many others. And then my mother.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't dwell on it. In every tragedy, there's a blessing. You just need to find it. I got my job at the Home Office. Actually, I applied before the outbreak, but there was so much competition. So that was a blessing. Now, you must admit, although the outbreak was a terrible thing, of course it was, the world is a better place for it. You know, it was so cutthroat before. Everyone rushing around like headless chickens, no one having the time to be a part of anything. No space, traffic jams, people everywhere, the pressure to buy and consume. Let's face it, there were too many people in the world. Maybe Al-Qaeda did us all a favour. What's the matter?
I need you to go now.
What?
Please, just please, maybe another time.
Yeah, what's up?
Another time, okay?
Right. So, how about tomorrow then?
Tomorrow? Yeah, fine. I'll see you at work and we can talk.
It's Saturday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Diane, is everything okay between us?
Yes.
Fine.
Good girl, and you go to sleep now, all right? Dream happy dreams. Mummy loves you. I love you very, very much.
So who's going to want to come to Britain, Minister?
Well,
when
a
other
lot of
parts of the
people
world
will want to
also
come.
desperately need immigrants?
Look, in many ways, we are luckier than much of the rest of the world because of our comparative isolation. We've been able to recover faster than most. In the US, for instance, we have a stable society. Many countries haven't been able to achieve that. We don't have a dictatorship. Many countries do. We don't have anarchy. Many countries do. We have a lot to offer.
But there are many things that you still can't say in this country, Minister.
I think you'll find that we have far more freedom here to live the good life. The hard questions can come later when we're back on our...
Hello?
Hello?
I'm looking for Father John. Do you know where he is?
Dad? Dad? We're here.
Can I help you?
I'm from the Home Office.
Oh, I thought all the investigations were concluded. It is about Dr. Gilbert.
Yes.
Well, I think I've covered everything with your colleagues.
Yes, but there are a few loose ends that we need to tie up. It won't take long.
Well, fine. Rebecca, why don't you do your homework while I talk to,
Diane.
Diane
Harper.
Diane Harper. Do you have any ID?
Yeah.
Thank you. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you.
So?
I understand Dr. Gilbert used to come here regularly.
Yes, we were good friends. Well, I'd like to think we were friends, though I had no idea what he was up to, of course.
Why did he come here, do you think?
I'd like to think it had something to do with the loss of his wife and his poor young children. But the truth is, he started coming here to use the phone.
Why was that?
Well, he thought his own phone was bugged. Was it?
I really can't say, different department.
Oh. Well, that's what he came for. I would just leave him to it. But I was surprised when I started to see him in church on Sunday mornings, always in the same place, just over there where Rebecca's sitting. We used to have long arguments about religion and life, particularly in view of what happened. He was a skeptic, of course, but I like to think he got a little bit of comfort from coming to church.
Did he ever mention a journalist called Amit Puri?
Yes, he asked if they could have a meeting in the vestry. I said yes.
So, when did this meeting take place?
It didn't.
Why not?
Because he was arrested.
Who? Amit Puri?
Well, yes. Well, surely you knew that.
A different department again. We don't communicate with each other, I'm afraid.
Oh. Well, they arrested him that morning. The morning they were going to meet. Richard was very distressed. He blamed himself. I found him here, sitting in his usual place. He seemed to be praying. I didn't disturb him. The next thing I heard was they found him in the woods. Oh, such a brilliant man, such a waste after having survived. I guess he thought they were coming to arrest him next.
Do you have any idea what the meeting was about?
I'm sorry, no. I don't know what Dr. Gilbert got himself mixed up in, and I don't want to know. My interest was purely in his spiritual welfare.
Mark, where are Dr. Gilbert's things?
He's in my office.
I thought you were supposed to send them down to Essex.
Yeah, but they said it wasn't urgent, so I was going to do it next week.
Okay, good.
What? Why?
We've missed something.
What do you mean?
Dr. Gilbert was going to hand something over to Amit Puri on the morning of his death, but Puri was arrested before they had a chance to meet.
Jesus, Diane. Just leave it to the investigation team. It's not our job.
It was our job to go through his stuff and log anything unusual. If we've missed something, then
no one would ever know.
Okay, Mark, don't worry. I'll pop into the office and have a look.
It's Saturday.
Just to make sure, then no one can say we haven't done a good job.
Okay. Well, do you want me to come in?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I can manage. We can meet later, though, if you like, for a drink.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll call you. Oh, I do need your, Category 4 clearance. Is that all right? Morning.
Working weekends now?
Some of us have to. Oh, God, is it still not working?
What do you think? All work and no play makes the man a doctor.
Hello, I'm trying to track down a certain prisoner, Amit Puri. Yeah. I've got Category 4 clearance. 446921. Authorised by, let me see, Mark Chilton. Yep, sending through the authorisation now. This is high priority, yes. If you could email the information to Mark's email, Yeah, as quick as you can, please.
What are the biggest problems in the world today? If temperatures rise, less, not more people, will die.
Thank you, Mark.
Place any items on the tray.
You can step forward, please. I need your ID.
Thank you.
So your manager makes you work through the weekend?
Yeah. Well, he's not going to.
Damn right he's not. There you go. Straight through there. Hang on a minute, miss. How about coffee?
Sorry?
After. I'm a good man. I couldn't help noticing, miss. You're not wearing a ring.
Well, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I can't. Hi. I'm Diana Harper. I work for the Home Office.
So what do you want?
I understand you had contact with Dr. Gilbert in the weeks before his death.
Who are you?
I'm Diana.
Yeah, I got that bit. What department?
Community and Regrowth.
I've already told your colleagues in crime everything I know.
I'm not here officially.
You people really are something. You're from Community and Regrowth?
Yeah.
Come on, what's this about?
Why were you arrested?
You're asking me? I'm a journalist.
Why were you going to meet Dr. Gilbert?
You promised me a story.
What story?
I don't know. I got arrested before I got there.
You knew Dr. Gilbert well. You studied under him.
Yes.
And you met him in London a few months ago.
Yeah, and that was just social.
And you spoke to him on the phone several times.
I've never disputed that.
And he never gave you any inkling of what the story was.
Everyone knows Dr. Gilbert was unhappy with the inquiry. He never felt they established the cause of the outbreak. He felt he'd been used to provide the conclusions the government wanted. So it doesn't take much to assume that it was about that.
Do you think Dr. Gilbert was murdered?
What is this? Some kind of trap? Are you filming this?
No, I swear, I'm not one of them. I shouldn't be here. I lost my family. I want the truth. I want the truth to be known.
There's a dossier containing everything uncovered during the inquiry. It was never published or circulated. Only the findings were published.
You think Dr. Gilbert was going to give you the dossier?
That would be my guess.
And did he give you any indication what was in the dossier?
Alternative scenarios.
What scenarios?
What keeps the government in office? The ongoing war against terror. Who needs that war?
We have to defeat terrorism or it could happen again.
What if it was never about Islam and fighting the West?
I don't understand.
You people. You only see what you want to see.
I want to see the truth.
It was the most devastating outbreak the world has ever witnessed. 50% of the human population eliminated in 3 weeks. But where was hit the hardest?
The places where the virus was released.
Yeah.
Diane Harper,
Yeah?
come with me, please.
I haven't finished.
The interview is over. Come with me, please.
Diane, ask yourself this. Ask yourself why they hit the world's most populous cities. Why not London? Why not New York? Everyone is looking in the wrong direction.
What is your business here?
I told you I've come here to interview...
What is your business here?
To interview Amit Puri.
And who authorized this visit?
My line manager, Mark Chilton. Why don't you check the authorization before barging in and disrupting a highly sensitive interview? Hello? Is anyone in here? Hello? Hello?
Did you find anything?
Mark, someone's broken into my flat.
Oh, no. Are you there now?
Yeah. They've turned their place upside down.
Don't move, I'll come straight over.
They didn't call you.
Who? Lots of people call me. I don't know what you're talking about, Diane. Whatever it is, I'm sure it doesn't matter. It's all going to be fine. What did you find out? Did you find out anything? Diane?
No, nothing.
Nothing at all, are you sure?
Yes.
You're still at the flat, aren't you?
You're so bad at this, Mark.
What are you talking about?
You were supposed to go to Dr. Gilbert's house alone, weren't you? They chose you because you're so bloody useless. You weren't going to notice anything unusual.
I don't know what you're
But you got me along too. You weren't supposed to do that, were you? They put a big black mark next to your name. And now you're trying to make up for it. What did they offer you? Did they say you could keep your job if you helped them find
Diane, you need to just stay calm and wait for...
Foxtrot 11, can we have a check on a blue Mini? Lima 09, Oscar Delta Tango Tango.
Yeah, copy that.
Parked outside the flat.
Diane? Diane?
Diane, we know you're in here.
Shit.
She can't be far. Foxtrot 11, we need a trace on mobile number 07764.
Forget it. What? She's left her phone behind.
Rebecca?
Yes?
Is your dad at home?
Rebecca? Who is it? Oh. Hello.
I need somewhere to stay.
Ah, here you are. Oh, let me stoke up that fire. We used to have a huge old house, a rectory, but they knocked it down just before the outbreak. Too much upkeep, they said. The church, too expensive. And they put up this little bungalow instead. It's just Rebecca and me now, and it serves us well enough, doesn't it, Rebecca? What are you doing, Rebecca?
Homework.
Ah, good girl. She's thorough, my daughter. Takes after her mother, not me.
I've discovered something.
Oh, yes? You don't have to tell me. Just relax. You've had a long journey.
I want to tell you, the more people that know, the better.
Later. You need to put your feet up and take it easy. You must be hungry. Rebecca will keep you company while I make dinner. Won't she, Rebecca?
Are you going to be my mummy?
No. I'm afraid not. What's that? Just a minute. Go back to that. Project Earth. What is that?
Don't know.
It's on your computers. It's something you're doing at school.
No, I found it.
What do you mean, found what?
This. It's a memory stick.
Where?
In the church. Where he always sat. The doctor. I saw him hide it.
May I? Oh my God. It's all here.
What is, Diane? What's all there?
The dossier.
Dossier? What do you mean?
The virus came from here.
What are you talking about? It started in Asia.
Yeah, it was made in a laboratory in the UK.
Gosh. And all this time, the government was lying to us.
Who's that?
Rebecca? Why don't you go and let them in? I'm so sorry. My daughter, you see, she's all I've got. I can't afford to take the risk.
You betrayed Dr. Gilbert, didn't you?
I'm sorry, she's all I have. I lost my wife and my little boy.
She's in there.
Diane Harper. Come with us.
No.
Come on.
Come with us.
No!
Please!
Get off me!
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. Let your head. Please believe me, I didn't mean for...
In Pandemic Part 2, the part of Diane was played by Emily Beecham, Mark, Keir Charles, Mary, Alison Steadman, Father John, Ian Hughes, Rebecca, Mia Jenkins, and Amit, Munia Kerdin. Other parts were played by Paul Slack, Andrea Lowe, Charlie Morton, and Cameron Stewart. The news presenters were Vaughan Savage and Nikki Barringer. Casting was by Marilyn Johnson, and the script editor was Mike Walker. The sound recordist was Ayush Ahuja, with sound design by Steve Bond and music by Sasha Putnam. Pandemic is written and directed by John Dryden and is a Goldhawk Essential production for BBC Radio 4.